All right, I've got another fruit to try. This one, again, I'm not really sure what the name is, if you can see a theme here. I got it at the local market here in San Cristobal. When I went there, I basically just kept my eyes peeled for anything I'd never seen before, and then I would ask my guide who was there with us what it was, and then I'd buy one. Sometimes she gave me a little more concrete answers, other times not, mostly not. When I saw this guy, I definitely had to know what it was. I'm like, what is that? And she just told me, oh, it's like a passion fruit, but didn't tell me the real name of it. And I did some research, and I'm having a hard time finding ones that look just like this. So for now, we're just going to call it a passion fruit. Don't know what it's like on the inside, but we'll see. It's really beautiful. So it's about the size, and I don't know, it's kind of like the size of like a Christmas ornament, I guess. And it's really hard. Like a baseball almost. It's super hard. The skin is very, very smooth. And it's really beautiful. It's got like these little, you can't really see it because the camera's bad, but like these little white spots on it, on the whole thing. And it goes from very dark green to a yellow to more of an orangish red on the bottom. These look beautiful. So I'm going to cut into it if I can. It's really hard. I'm going to stand up for this one. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Oh, God, I don't want to eat this. Okay, so it actually was not too hard to cut into once I got the tip of my knife into it. It was super hard, but it's kind of a pulpy rind inside of a very thin kind of leather skin. Not too bad. It smells fantastic. Yesterday when we were walking through the produce part of the market, I smelled something really sweet and good, and it was definitely these. But I have to say it looks really nasty. So a passion fruit, has that kind of gel with all these little seeds in it. Really, sometimes it's that bright green. It's really beautiful. This one looks a little extraterrestrial. It's kind of like a see-through gray, like gel with pretty big seeds that are the size of about a sunflower seed. They're black with white around the edges, and honestly, it kind of just looks like there's like bugs in there. They're not bugs, it's the seeds. But it just does not look great, but it smells so good, so I'm going to give it a go. And also you can see in the fruit where these seeds were attached to is like this weird, I don't even know how to describe this. I'm going to just pull it out so I can show you. It almost looks like little mushrooms. I don't know. It was growing on the sidewall, and that must be what the seeds were attached to. Okay. So it's kind of hard to get like a forkful out because it's all stuck together, and I'm not trying to eat this whole thing in one bite. Okay, just like it smells really good. We're going to give it a go. Okay. The flavor is really good. Like, it honestly is delicious. It's super tropical tasting. It tastes like a passion fruit, but honestly, like, better. But oh my God, the seeds. So they're really large. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like chew these. Just like, you can definitely swallow them whole, but I figured I'd give it a go and chew it. They have like a very high-pitched like crunching sound when you chew them. There's a bunch of them per mouthful. It's not like I honestly felt like I was like eating bugs. That was really gross. What if I try just swallowing some of it whole? The problem is like when you take a forkful, you get so much. Okay, yeah, so the texture of like the gel is not bad. Like, that does not bother me. It's just like a passion fruit. But those seeds are, wow. But the flavor of this is so delicious. Sweetness, like a 7 or 8. It's very sweet. And the sourness, maybe like a 2 or 3. Really not that sour, but like just enough to give it like a nice round flavor. I don't know, I've got like mixed reviews on this one because the flavor is so good. Like by far one of the best flavors I've had in any of the fruits here. But those seeds just like ruin it. And there's so many that like there's no way that you could eat this without them. Like you see how many seeds there are. Like in this forkful, 20 seeds easily. So I don't know, I probably wouldn't eat this one again. I prefer like the traditional passion fruit that has those little seeds. But I don't know, the flavor was good. It was nice to try.